They try to stop me, yo. I'm back. They try to shut me down. They try to shut me down. Hold up. Let me rewind. I'll give you the rewind. New school dropouts. Satellite Beach, Florida. Welcome back to the car sessions. I am your host, the Banda. Tune in. Rally back. Hey. No, they don't. I'm unstoppable.
Left you in the rain, and I'm trying to say I'm sorry for this. I left you in such pain, and now they say police are coming after me. And I hurt you in your soul.
New school dropouts.
Something I regret, circumstantial chance. I hope to see you one day.
I think I'm gonna play them all day. Made it. Satellite Beach, Florida. It's Andy on the vocals and Mike on the vocals.
Mister, can't you see the circumstances lined all up on me? I never wanted to hurt or kill no one. No one. Rude boy, pushing up on me. I had to fight for my security, and now I run from the authorities. But I hope to see you one day again. Yes, I hope to see you one day again. Got one way, some say never been a better day. I hope to see you one day again. And I'm sorry, in the style of a good boy. They suffocate and they break your body like a toy. They move their boys. Whoa, step back and relax, you know our voice. They move in the style of a good boy. They take a stand to demand, cause love is not a choice.
Orlando, Wagwan. New school dropouts. What the fuck you think of this band? Fucking band is fire. The band is fire. I question not. Let me play one more. Oh. Yeah. I like this one here. It's a moment of calmness. I'm gonna chill out for a second. And This one goes out to everybody out there who got good friends. You may not have seen them for a while. But yeah, this one goes out to all our old friends.
Hey, my old friend, where have you been? It's been so long since I've seen your face. Hey, my old friend, hey, for a while, 'cause I'm like a child, afraid to be alone. Ain't it foolish? Ain't it crazy? The way life has turned us apart. 'Cause I'm in the dark without your light here in my life. Long time ago, call you my best friend. Get your friendship back. Get your friendship back. Hey, my old friend, let's start again. Let's pick back up where we left off. Memories come back like yesterday. The waters have flown underneath the bridge. Ain't it foolish? Ain't it crazy? The way life has turned us apart. 'Cause I'm in the dark without your light here in my life. Long time ago, call you my best friend. Get your friendship back. Get your friendship back. Got your back in a tight situation. Never collect, expect denomination. For the peeps who speak for Bonnie flag. Believe it, believe it. We're on the game time. Ain't it foolish? Ain't it crazy? The way life has turned us apart. 'Cause I'm in the dark without your light here in my life. 'Cause I'm in the dark without your light here in my life.
All right, that was New School Dropouts. How y'all doing? Oh, you know what? Give me a second. I'm just regrouping here. I'm gonna do this one too. One more. I'm gonna let you hear one more New School Dropouts. I mean, you definitely need to go pick up the CD wherever it is. It's still selling. I believe it is. Don't worry, my hands are clean. I got all my stuff here. I haven't been out. I just came from the house to the car to play some music in the car sessions. I got a few more minutes left. I'm sorry, I was cut off before. I'm glad you guys came back. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna play this one more New School Dropouts, and then I'm gonna play one more song, and then I'm out of here. Hold tight. I'm on some reggae vibes today. Yeah, man. Some reggae vibes.
I've been a witness to the violence. It has brought a darkness.
That's Andy there.
To my soul. Yes, I have been a witness. Yeah, I have been a witness to the violence. So it left me unscarred. It has brought a darkness. Deep inside of my soul. Meditate. a witness to Jah, to the violence, so it left me a scar. It has brought a darkness, of the darkness deep inside of my brain. My soul maintain, alright.
Good afternoon, listen.
Believe what the eyes can't see.
Is that me? Sorry.
Every day we are fighting a war, and it is not of the flesh and blood form. It is a war for the principality. For I have been a witness to Jah, to the violence, so it left me a scar. It has brought a darkness, of the darkness deep inside of my brain. My soul maintain, alright. I have been a witness to Jah, to the violence, so it left me a scar. It has brought a darkness, to the darkness deep inside of my brain. My soul maintain. Hold up the shield of faith and bear your sword of truth. Put on the armor of Jah, and no man can defeat you.
Yes, it.
Lift your eyes to Zion. Lift your eyes to Zion. Lift your eyes to Zion. Lift your eyes. For I have been a witness. I have been a witness to Jah, to the violence, so it left me a scar. It has brought a darkness, of the darkness deep inside of my brain. My soul maintain. I have been a witness to Jah, to the violence, so it left me a scar. It has brought a darkness, to the darkness deep inside of my brain.
My soul.
I have been a witness. You know that I have been a witness to the violence in my soul. You know that I have been a witness. You know that I have been
Being a witness to the violence. DJ Automobile again. Yes. Open up your eyes, be wise. Don't get hypnotized, be wise. Be wise. Open up your eyes, be wise. Don't get hypnotized, be wise. Be wise. Open up your eyes, be wise. Don't get hypnotized, be wise. Be wise. Open up your eyes, be wise. I have been a witness to Jah, to the violence, so it left me a scar. It brought a darkness deep inside of my brain. To my soul, maintain. I have been a witness to Jah, to the violence, so it left me a scar. It brought a darkness deep inside of my brain. To my soul, maintain. I have been a witness. There you go. That was New School Dropouts from Satellite Beach, Florida. And a very good friend of mine that was in the band, he passed away. His name was Jack. And I wrote that song on the From Far about Jack. And Jack is just a beautiful human being. As you can hear the lyrics from these guys are just beautiful human beings. And you know, that type of energy attracts the same type of energy. So all of that whole circle was beautiful people. Beebs was in that circle. Beebs, anywhere you at? Enough respect. Better watch your car battery. I know, better turn it on. Hey cat, I better turn this battery on for real. I'm not gonna play that song that I did about Jack because I don't want to start crying in the car. But what I will do is I'll play another song this guy, I don't know, someone was walking on the street or something. Coolie ranks out of New York City alongside new school dropouts coming through. Dan, you're funny. This guy, someone just handed me his CD at some point. I was in the street in the hood and somebody wanted to, I think they were selling it and I bought it off the street, you know, not knowing what the hell I do. Sometimes I just support dudes that are on the street slinging their CDs, and this is one of those type of CDs. But what I did get from this dude was fire. It's a live session of him performing acoustically, and maybe a drummer or a timbre person was playing on some type of bongo or something like that. And it's, you know, sometimes you find gems, you know, and this dude is a gem. His name is Far Right the Future, and he's a Ras. And I'm sure, I'm assuming he lives in Brooklyn, because that's where I got the CD from. And I thought the dude was fire. So this is live. They're catching him in like a sound check or line check, trying to get it together. Let me go this way. So they're fixing up the sounds. You're gonna hear all of that. Maybe I'll bypass that. But it's all part of the ambiance of the artist, I think.
Oh gosh. I alone there, you know.
Yeah. The song is called Shashamani Land.
This is a movement.
The artist is Far Right the Future. Trust me, it was something to behold. Holy crap.
Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah.
That's me moving around. What's up, Steve?
Oh gosh.
Mark Q, are we straight now? I was like, do I need to angle it differently? I want to turn it wide. Like wide. Is that cool? Can I do that? Is that all right? Am I still being seen? Okay, no, it tells me I need to do it the other way. Can I do it this way? Nope. I got it right now. I got it right. You're all good. I'm all good. All right. Thank you. So this is his sound check. But trust me, I think he's there.
Get it right, man. Get it right.
This is the sound check. And then he gets into the song. Love you, brother. I love you too, Mark. For sure. Big support for me. Appreciate you.
Aye.
Yeah.
Up top.
That Mark Lynn over there used to be the singer for
the
Slackers. He's always been supportive of me. Enough respect.
Aye, man. No matter how Babylon try, them can't stop me, you know. Them come with all them chops, them will just jump over them smart still. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Lisa, pick up yourself, Lisa. I thought you there likewise.
He's getting into it.
Ryan Skull. Rastafari children. Through a cultural lens. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Give me Shashamani living. We were giving thanks, everyone was giving. Now living in this land of capitalism, where people are crying, people are dying, rain. Give me Shashamani living. We were giving thanks, everyone was giving. Now living in this land of capitalism, where people are crying. Ever hygiene in a fire. Go and name a touch, you know. It's a movement, you know, and I want artists alone. I go introduce you to him still. Ooh yeah, fireman. Ooh yeah, give me Shashamani living.
We were giving thanks, everyone was giving. Now living in this land of capitalism, where people are crying, people are dying. Hey, give me shasha money living. We were giving thanks, everyone was giving. Now living in this land of capitalism. In comes, watch the king's son. Hey, give me the land. Once it was 500 acres. In 1948, the king granted I the favor to leave the west, turn plantation, them call Jamaica, and tread the east, 150 miles of Addis Ababa. In the region of Burundi, drinking water from the river Dadaba. When them there, I long to be in Africa. Still I can't take it. Shasha money living. We were giving thanks, everyone was giving. Living in this land of capitalism, where people are crying, people are dying. Yeah, give me shasha money living. We were giving thanks, everyone was giving. Living in this land of capitalism, where people are crying. Oh gosh, hey, concrete living just ain't for me. I wanna reside by the birds and the bees. In pastures green, my father leaded me. Oh, by the still waters, he restored me. Down on the land, I saw my brothers and my sisters as angels with their halo. Love was in abundance as they glow, and Jah was there, watching as days go. I said, oh yeah, I'll be feeling irate. Them shasha money trees, I'll be feeling irate. Smoking them shasha money trees. Pass me the greater now, and the coconut. What kind of products? Rasta man don't know about that. I know this demon's light, the essence of the pride. This ancient living now, we put the wrong, it must be right. Shasha money living. We were giving thanks, everyone was giving. For living in this land of capitalism, where people are crying, people are dying. Hey, give me shasha money living.
Yes, I'm gonna give you some of that. Some real Rasta music, you know. So yeah, let me tell you a little story how I came about to be the ranks. Maybe another day. Now, for those of you that know reggae, you probably know this dude too already, right? Just by the track that came on. I'm gonna do it again anyway, just in case you don't know. This is Errol Dunkley in his finest. I'm called Errol Dunkley. Yes, it's a classic. Yeah. Who wants to rewind? Who wants to rewind? We'll give them the rewind. For all of mankind, the man called Errol Dunkley and the Wings. Come again, my select. Oh, nice one, man. Somebody against down to one of us another play. Just go and spread out and sing in the car session. Man like Mr. National in place, I know somebody watch the face. Yeah, in the jump of the bass with us having moves of ways. Yes! Come on! And we not linger. We say more Errol Dunkley. Come again. More Errol Dunkley on the Wings. Yes? Tune for the years. I'm running like a dancer. When I play too long. I got 2 more minutes. Thank you very much.
nasty rockers. You think kind of paper and crackers sound this?
Yeah.
Less a man, a bad man sound. The girls them sound.
I'm gonna
name nasty rocker.
I'm gonna tell you. So, I think it was a couple of summers ago. 2016, I was in England, and I went to my brother. I'm just gonna call him my brother. And I said, I need some music from England. So he gets me everything I could ever dream of. He gets me lovers rocks. He gets me dancehall. He gets me classic reggae. I'm like, it was just like, he was like, here, take it. I'm like, I know this is like a couple of pounds. Well, this is not like this is not even like 50 pounds. This is like a couple of pounds. So be sure, Errol, when we link back, you don't know if some food I could run. Car sessions with Coolie Ranks in my Clementine car. This is great. Nothing better than driving to the... Yes. There's more. I'll read that in a sec. Thank you, dear. Much love. You done know. Pug, what's up? San Diego, loving y'all. Say what's up to the brothers. Let me get another tune in here.
International sound, a versatility sound.
Hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on.
Play for the man.
Hold on there, brother. I was gonna tell you. Did you guys know that I was gonna be in the English beat? Y'all know that one? I probably never said that story anyway. But yeah. So I got a call and an email. They were looking for a new guy to do the Rankin Roger part and be Rankin Roger. Well, you know I'm Coolie Rank, so I can't be Rankin Roger. Enough respect to Rankin Roger. I couldn't fill that slot. But he sent me a bunch of tracks for me to learn and record, and I was so tempted to do it. I was gonna do it, you know. I was gonna do it, but you know, I'm Pilfers, dude. Like, no, yeah, it's true. He sent me all these tracks. I got them right here. I'm looking at them right now, and he sent me all these tracks to learn. And he said I could even go and you know, put some of my songs in there, but I just didn't. I don't know. It just didn't seem right to me. It didn't sit right with me. Like if I didn't have a gig before that, like if I wasn't doing Pilfers or stuff like that before, because I had done that already. You know what I'm saying? I did that with the Toasters. That's how I got into Toasters. I was like the two guys that left. So for me to go exactly this is after the Toasters. This is after Pilfers, Phil. This was when this is when we kind of took a hiatus, you know what I mean? But I didn't want to be like, I just didn't want to do it. I mean, I love the band, don't get me wrong. And of course the money would have been great. But I was like, I can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it. Like, they got a dude now that's doing it, that's cool. He's doing what he's doing, and Roger's not around. So yeah, he definitely needed somebody now. But knowing that Roger was still, you know, kicking and doing his thing, I didn't want to take that man's spot. I didn't want to try to do that shit. Toasters were at their best when you were in it. Thank you, sir. I think everybody has an era with the Toasters where they love the Toasters and love the guys that were in the Toasters. So I'm not claiming any fame for that shit, but I did have a great time with those dudes. And thank you so much, George, for saying that, because I had a great time with them. Let me play another song here, because I may be chatting too much. Maybe I wasn't supposed to ever say that. I don't know. Maybe I was never supposed to say that, but yeah, that's the truth. He called me up and he gave me this information. I was gonna do it. You ever consider going back and doing something with the Toasters, like a joint show and then like merge the bands for a few tracks? Philip, that's a good question. June the 25th, I have Radic Fest, right? I have Radic Fest at looks like I'm not gonna be doing this music. Give me a second. June the 27th at the Gramercy Theater was supposed to be just that. I was gonna unite with the Toasters. Unite with the Toasters for one night. So I was gonna do all of those songs. Well, a few of the songs, because there's quite a bit. So a few of those songs with the Toasters. So that would have happened June the 27th at the Gramercy. But as the way it looks right now, that probably will not happen again until, you know, who knows? I don't know. And that night also you're going to see the reuniting of Metro Styley. So, and we had, we just had a bunch of people on there. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll be there in the show still. Thank you. Pilfers have a lot of momentum and renewed energy. Keep on the current road. Thank you, Daniel. That's what I was saying. You know what I mean? I didn't want to stop and give all of that to no disrespect, but I had something already which I wanted to put attention to. So I didn't want to join bad as that. Well, we don't know if it's Chualaleng. It doesn't mean a damn thing. Chualaleng means Chualaleng is just a riff, like any other well, I guess it's not. It's like Chualaleng is like when you're getting ready, like when you're getting ready to spit some lyrics. Like when you hear rappers be like like you know when they do that and they getting ready to spit some lyrics. That's what Chualaleng was like for the Jamaican DJs. We were like Chualaleng, Chawala, 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 Lang, Chawala. You know, we do some stuff like that to get ready to spit some lyrics. So that's all that is. I just used it as a chorus and made it into something. I liked it. I like how it sounded, you know. I hope you can join up with Bucket again. You guys did some great music together. Yeah, we did, and it was great times. And I learned a lot. You can see I'm still here, right? So I learned something. You guys are talking to me. You don't want me to play any music? You don't want me to DJ any music? Very nice. Very nice to have an ace in the hole. Yeah, I think it's all an ace in the hole. I think it's all an ace in the hole. I think it is whatever you make it to be, you know? Shit, I pick up fucking bottles off the street. That's my ace in the hole too. Shit. You know what I mean? It's right there. You can still they make like $800 a week picking up bottles. I've heard this. So, Gran Homon Lindo Bien. Oh, Grande Homon Lindo Bijo. Bijo. I'm going to look that up, Rosalia. I don't know what that means, but if it means good man, good human, grand, big human, I don't know. But I'm going to learn. I'll learn it. I don't know what that means. Sorry. I'm more proficient in French, but don't write French to me because it's been a long time. Hey Anna, Jack's Ashes. Yes, that's you missed that already. I played the band that inspired that. Oh, you want to hear it? I'm gonna play another song. I'm gonna play another song that I wanted to play before, but I didn't actually. I was cut off during the whole session. They cut me off, and I don't know why. So I'm gonna do one more song, if you don't mind. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask me questions too. It's cool. I don't really want to. I'll play up next week. Right, next week I'll play. Yes, please play it if you have time. No. I'll tell you what. Next week, right? Next week I'll play Pilfer stuff. I'll play some Pilfer songs. I played one tonight. You know, I played one today. I played Zimbabwe. I played a cover. I don't want to. I try for this segment and stuff. Try not to make it about myself. Try to put some other musicians in the spotlight. They got so many good ones out there. Let's see what we got out here. I do like Daryl Dunkley though. Oh. And hold on. Any questions? Hey Kisha. You can never go wrong playing Legal Shot. Look, I don't even think I have it on here. That's the funny thing. Translation from Lord of a great, beautiful man. Oh, is that what it means? Wow. Thank you there, Chris. You speak Spanish? Or you just looked it up? You playing new or old ska? Sorry for just tuning in. I'm not just playing ska. I play whatever's, the vibe. I'm not really just. I've never been just a ska head. You never heard Pilfer sound like just a ska band. So I've never been just a ska head. I love music, and I do my interpretation within the realms of ska, reggae, rock, and so forth like that. Oh, you looked it up. You're a smart cookie. So yeah, let me draw another one here. Hub City. Oh yeah. No. I'm gonna play this kid, see if y'all know who he is. He's very dear to me. What's this dude doing? Dude, I'm not moving. I'm not moving. This is the car Sessions, bro. I'm not moving, Mom. I'm not leaving. Oh. Hold on. What's up, Jim? I just finished playing well, not all, but a bunch of New School Dropouts. You like the fusion? Thank you, sir. Sade collab. That would be amazing. Oh my God. She doesn't like doing collabs though.
I met this girl when I was 21 and she was 42. Fell in love but she don't know what to do. Get caught between love and age and I wonder.
I'm gonna tell you this story about this dude. Let me give you a quick story. This is a funny story. So I went to Jamaica, right? I went to Jamaica. I think this may be like my second time going to Jamaica. This is still probably 2002, because after I went the first year, I kept going back. I found ways to make myself get to Jamaica. I don't know. That's where I just needed to be. So it was after 2001 was the first time I went, and then 2002 I went to Jamaica. Now, I know I've always been told how to move. I was taught how to move as a kid. Like, there's certain things you do and there's certain things you don't do. There's certain ways you dress and there's certain ways you don't dress. There's certain ways to speak and there's certain ways that you don't speak. There's just a code. There's an unwritten code on how to maneuver yourself in different environments, right? Straight. Okay. So I go to Jamaica, and the code in Jamaica is not to be flashy. So like a lot of my friends, they wear jewelry and they wear gold chains, and it was that era where people just like wearing gold chains and all this big stuff, right? Loud. I'm not loud. I go to Jamaica, I'm very quiet. I wear my oldest of oldest clothes, the ripped trousers, Edorin, ripped trousers, all of this. I don't look like nothing. And make it worse, I got locks. Now, as much as you may see dreads being lauded and praised in society of reggae music, it's not that way in Jamaica unless they know who you are, if you're famous or something like that. If you're just a regular dread, you don't get really a lot of respect, unless, it's like some of the younger people do, but the society people, they don't really check for you, or some people that feel that they're above you. And you get a lot of that. You get a lot of that I'm above you type shit. I've experienced it. I'm not making this up. The coat, that coat is a dope though. Oh yes, it was given to me by my son, who was given to him by his mother. So, you can thank the family. Nobody wanted it like me, so I've been having this one. This is mine. Thank you. So I go to Jamaica, and I'm still hanging with my godfather. He's a producer. He does loads of music. He's well renowned over there. I go in the record store with him, and I'm still relaxed. I'm chill. So I sit on the floor, right? I'm sitting on the floor in the record store, and then walks in these two young guys, and he was talking to the guy over the counter. I guess this was his record. He produced the record, or either he produced it or he was singing on it. Either way, he was there and he was talking to the dude about getting his money. So I'm sitting on the floor, you know, because I'm chilling, right? And then I get up because I hear him saying that was his record. And, you know, and again, I didn't know anybody there, so I really wanted to get to know different producers and, you know, different people like that. So I get up and I was like, yo, Star, you produced that record? And he turned around and he looked at me. He gave me the wickedest look, yo, and a kiss of the teeth. Like he just didn't want to be bothered with me. And I was like, oh shit, all right, fucking cool, that's cool. You know what I mean? I'll take a diss. I'll take a diss. I ain't coming here to fight. I'm good. I'll take a diss. So we go back to the studio, and dude is a friend of my godfather's, like a very good friend of his and shit. I didn't know at the time, but it just so happened. And so we're back in the studio, and no, not that day did we go back in the studio. Not that day. He was coming in and out at periods of times, meeting my godfather and doing stuff in the studio. That's how it went. And then I went back to New York. I came back again because I got a job producing for Heineken beer, right? My boy hooked me up. Is your son still in music? Yes, he is. I'll play a song right after I stop running up my mouth. And oops, hold up. So the story's long, right? Should I just stop the story? Yeah, I'll stop the story. But here's that producer. It was years after he and I, not years after, but shortly after I came back again, and I was producing this record. And then I had like all this damn power to put people on these records and shit. Yes or no. And I got Bounty Killer, which is like a big MC in Jamaica. I got a dude from Canada, Cardinal Official. I got him on there. I had Morgan Heritage. I had Morgan Heritage Brothers. It was all of this stuff. Play some Mark U. All these people tell me, you tell me how to do the DJ. Finish the story, or you want to hear this? Okay, you see, at least one person wants to hear the story finish. Thank you. So I go back to New York and I come back and I'm producing this record. And it's a big deal because it's Heineken beer behind it, and it was their label. It was called Red Star. At the time, they would take some unknown artists and pair them up on a record with some known artists and put them forward to the public so they can get, you know, the exposure and the same type of you know, same type of exposure, right? And get on that same plane. Story, cool. All right, so we do that. You know, we go to Jamaica. We voice all these artists. We take some records which they have already. Some of them I'm voicing. And I don't know if you ever heard of Capleton. I got Capleton in the studio. I got Capleton in the studio in Jamaica. And believe me, this is like, I've done stuff with Pilfers, but you know, that's just because, you know, we're together. So my boy goes, "You the producer." I thought I was just coming to Jamaica to hang out with him. He says, no, you the producer. Go ahead and go do this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, thank you, Nolan Baines. And he goes, no, you're the producer. And then I'm like, I'm not even a little, I'm very like nervous and uncomfortable and shit. But you know, he goes, yeah, go ahead. So I'm left to go do this shit. I got Capleton in the studio and Black Twang from London, the MC. And did I have I had Black Twang, I had your music. I had his music. So, right? So they're like, yo, oh, what's Black Twang there? I don't know. It's confused. But it was big. Enjoying the story? You enjoy? Okay, cool. So it was a big deal for me. Like at that time, he was like the biggest artist in reggae. Like he was on the level like Boju, Capleton, and he still is. Capleton is a big artist. And so I got him in there and I'm listening to it and I'm like, yo, Twang says, yo, he needs to slew them in there. Big up yourself, Kujo. And he goes, I need to slew them in there. So I had to go to Capleton and say, yo, Capleton, yo, I need to slew them right here. So he goes, huh? You need to slew them? He goes, slew them. Anyway, this is not the story, right? But this is just one. There's many parts of that. But anyway, so this guy, when I was sitting on the floor, he turns out to be an artist as well. He had a group. So he's in there, him and his boys are in the studio, right? And they're like, yo, you can't hook me up with a slot on this record? Now here I am. I could be a fucked up dude right about now. This is the time when the tables get turned. and then you smoke your cigar and you're like, Mr. Motherfucker, right? I was like, yeah, sure, come on. No hype to it, no hype to it. Just come on, give me what you got. Put you on these records too. I don't give a fuck. Sounds good to me. You guys sound good. If it sounds good, I'm gonna put it on. So years later, this dude is still a producer. He moved to New York. I'm his big brother now. Big up yourself, Vigor. Anyway, you're there, Vigor. Love. And this is one of the tracks he produced. He produced this a while ago. He produces for a lot of people still to this day in America. But they're back in Jamaica, but he produces from here. He's a very good artist. Very good producer. Vigor. House of Stars. All right. Hey, Susan. Wheel up. Come again. I got stories for days.
I met this girl when I was 20.